says she'll always be his. Then Vanessa runs again and her body regains her adult form. Her police uniform also appears, so she gets her gun and shoots William, causing him to fall over the railing. Yet he keeps saying she's his and laughing before Vanessa wakes up. Meanwhile, Mike finds Abby trying to talk to the animatronics using the fast talker and doesn't know what to do to comfort her. That night Abby is trying to sleep when suddenly she hears a voice. It's the fast talker asking for her help. Abby immediately leaves on her bicycle and makes it to the original Freddy location. When she goes inside, she's happy to see Chica, who receives her warmly and hugs her. The next day Vanessa comes to see Mike but she can't find him. She follows a noise to Abby's room and finds the fast talker talking nonsense. Suddenly Vanessa is scared by someone touching her, but it's just Abby. The girl shows her the science project, which looks like a mini Chica. Abby tells her that the animatronics helped her build it and describes the original location, which leaves Vanessa disturbed. At that moment Mike arrives with their breakfast and Vanessa asks him to talk in private. She tries to tell her that Abby went somewhere, but Mike thinks Abby was just talking about the fast talker interactions. He shows Vanessa the creepy flyer and explains that he called the number, which belongs to Charlotte's father. Mike heard the murder story and tells Vanessa that he's tired of being surrounded by people who won't move on. An argument ensues and Vanessa walks away when Mike says he's been trying to fix her. On Saturday, Vanessa returns to the original restaurant and finds Chica, but she doesn't move. Then she goes to the room under the stage and finds the big box empty. Charlotte is moving around in Lisa's body and Vanessa tries to make her see reason, but Charlotte only wants her to remove the perimeter lock that doesn't let any of the animatronics leave the building. When Vanessa turns around, Charlotte attacks her. At the science fair, Abby wants to display her doll but Berg hates it and tries to send her home. Abby refuses and points at an empty table, so Berg pretends to change his mind and grabs the mini Chica to display it. Then he drops it on the floor to break it and acts as if it was an accident. Berg says he'll give her full credit for the class so she can go home while he cleans up the trash and Abby runs away in tears. Soon Abby makes it to the restaurant and hugs Chica to seek comfort. When Chica hears what happened, she volunteers to be Abby's science project, but first she needs her help with something. At the same time Charlotte is keeping Vanessa captive and making her watch everything on camera. It turns out this isn't the real Chica, Charlotte is controlling her wirelessly. She threatens to kill Abby if she doesn't get the password, so Vanessa gives it to her. Chica repeats the code and Abby writes on the computer. This removes all the restrictions from the animatronics, so now Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie can finally leave. Abby calls a cab and the driver is startled by Chica, who pretends to be a person in costume. Meanwhile Mike visits Charlotte's father Henry, who shares that Mike is the only person who called the number with honest questions. All the other calls were pranks. Mike shares that his little brother was killed by William in the pizzeria and Henry is sure that William killed Charlotte too, so he thinks that Facefist is an insult to the memories of the dead children. While looking at Henry's collection of pictures and newspaper articles, he notices that the pizzeria has a river ride. He never saw it when he worked there, so Henry explains that only the original location had that attraction. Mike remembers seeing this ride in Abby's drawings and gets worried, so he calls the school only to learn that his sister isn't there. He wants to go out to find her and before he leaves Henry gives him a music box, which helped Charlotte sleep when she was younger. In the evening Mike